to like play the middle, like the middle
Yeah.
numbers. Don't be more or less than people.
That was
I just feel
actually
like I did everything I wanted. I did everybody I wanted out, got
Hey,
out when I
Alex.
wanted them to. If I just didn't play my numbers right. Like I feel like if I played my numbers right closer to the end, I could have won against you and everything. But it's
You
fine.
Yeah.
guys, I actually had no idea who was
Who was what?
sorry.
Why
The
do you
YouTube started
pause?
playing. The YouTube started playing as you
Oh.
guys were talking. I was like, what is going on? Sorry. I really did not know who was gonna win when you guys started that final cycle. And you started
Yeah.
like 6,
You,
4, 2. I was like, what
Come
is
on, it
going
was the
on right
stealing.
now?
It was the
You started-
stealing.
you started with 5, and I was like, okay, maybe I can do
You were
this.
supposed to start big and then
but
steal.
then
You
then
just
we
steal.
stole, and then I had no chance, so it didn't even matter. But
It's all good.
I'll tweet
It's
this.
all good.
I wanted you to win if I didn't win, so I'm not mad at all.
Oh my god, where's the rest of the what I would call jury? Are they sleeping?
I just tweeted the link.
Oh
So
my
they might
gosh,
take a
get
second.
on, y'all. I feel like I was boring during this game because I like to fight. So
You know, you didn't fight as much as I thought you would.
Yeah.
You're actually one of the quieter ones.
I mean, I would have taken you to the end too, and I kind of
I
knew
thought
that
you were
you
saying
were
you would
like,
have taken me on like a battle because
oh no.
I
I
thought- Go ahead, Alex.
the round that I threw out Demonica's name, I was gonna like try and figure out how to get you out because I thought you were gonna win, and then I just like didn't want to do it.
Alex, you polarized
this-
yourself.
this-
You made
this
it.
game
You
is
made
like-
it. You made it. You or the other person. If you had stayed quiet, Demonica probably doesn't go. We'll vote Alex. We'll vote Alex. We'll vote Alex. You know.
I
like-
know that. I mean, you know how I am. I get to the end of these games and then
Yeah,
I
and
don't.
you start.
It's because I don't
loved
know
it,
how to
though.
cut people, and
I
I know
was
it's not a
loving
big
it.
deal. Like I know it's stupid. Like I know.
That's how I
literally
knew.
could-
That's how I knew Pranav had to go. I was actually gonna vote you that round
Oh.
anyway, Alex. The
I
one
did
you
not
left
vote
at
for
before
Pranav.
you. I sure did.
I feel like this one was better than this is for the girlies on Twitter that have a good social game but can't play like the rounds where like the actual games that you can win head of household and stuff like that.
Mhm.
Like I don't got fast fingers, so this was a game for that.
You're so right.
Yeah.
No comps. There actually was a power in the game.
Yeah, Pranav sent me something and
There was another chance to get it though, and no one. I mean, I have
And-
the link on the screen.
I was trying
with
to
arrows
open
pointing to it.
Pranav
Oh,
sent me-
saw
I didn't know.
that.
I didn't know you can still get it.
What was
Oh
that?
my god, I'm so stupid.
I said I didn't know you can still get it.
It was on the screen in bold.
I know. No, I like it. Like I
I
you
even typed.
talking about the link?
Type this. link.
waffles are better without
Are you,
syrup.
are you talking about the link? Yeah,
Yes,
I
the link.
opened it and I thought it was gone, so I didn't say anything.
Wait,
I
is that
didn't
know.
what somebody randomly said that and we were confused?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
Did they win
So
a power? I
Pranav-
don't know who it was.
Pranav won a power. It was called, but he got voted out right away with the
Mhm.
power, so he never got to use it.
Oh
But it
man,
was
what
called,
even
called
is
the
this
special
part?
plan, and it was pretty much the link was on the screen the whole time, and Pranav finally typed it in and said that he liked waffles or something, and
Nah. The
Yeah.
only reason I didn't get it is because I don't have Wi-Fi. I'm literally using my service hotspot, so it never loaded. And I've been trying to load the picture for a long time, but literally
What did
waffles
the
are better without syrup. I thought y'all were on crack.
What did the picture? I mean, what did the power do?
pretty much he could take a 10 at it. So you know how the max you can take is 6. He could have took a 10
Yeah.
at any point he wanted to. So
Dang,
that was the power.
I would have ate
Wow.
that.
Y'all voted him out right away. I was
There's no price for me.
my mind.
Give me a box of pizza.
The prize is a tweet coming soon.
Oh my god, a picture of me.
I'll compose it right now for you, Brooklyn. Hello, Manny. Hello, King. Hello, Bunny.
Ooh,
I just want to say
Damn.
this is not like no shade to anybody, but coming into this game, somebody told me to get 2 people out and they were the first boots.
Oh please.
So that's one I don't know. I feel like if this were Survivor, it would have gone better for me.
I hate Survivor games. Ugh.
Yeah, I don't know. I just like really sabotaged myself at the end because I didn't want to.
Did y'all see that? Hopefully y'all not. I was just trying to show my shirt.
Girl, I saw that. And congratulations. Congratulations.
Thank you. Anyways,
I feel like
think
King's
this
about to
is-
yell at me.
I am.
My pants, they have babies on them.
Because you make me look so stupid.
Listen, no. People are gonna think it was a strategic move, and I'm not saying I made like a
what was you
conscious
thinking?
decision. I was thinking I'm not going to be able to cut either of these people at the end. And I thought, I don't know, I just like, I didn't want to do it. And I know it's stupid and I know that people don't care and I know that nobody's going to hate me for it. But like, I always do that. And I feel really dumb for it, but it kind of is what it is.
Anybody watch Love Island?
I'm looking for the third place. What the third place at? What did Monica at? Who was the third place?
Hey, where did Monica
Who
at?
is Demonica?
I'm looking for the third place because where my fellow third place at?
No, because Demonica slayed 8.
Sure did.
Had me gagged. I was sitting here like, huh? Oh, I was sitting here like that's supposed to be me fighting, but I didn't fight. Where is Dom?
Not the host left. Well, I'm the host now, so this is
How
what we
ghetto
gonna
can
do.
this be? Oh my god.
It's
Okay,
gonna
I'm
be
taking my
so
hair
ghetto.
down because I'm about to go to bed soon.
This is gonna be so ghetto.
Literally. I'm
Y'all
about to
got,
go to bed soon.
y'all got a black host now, so this is about to get real ghetto. We're not doing this.
Y'all watch Love Island?
Love Island, I'm taking this season off. I don't know why.
Whew. Hold up. Look at my hair tie. Haven't played a stand Twitter game since I was like 16. Oh my god.
I'm back. I just texted King and watched him laugh at it.
Actually, Brooklyn, I think if I had
I'm
put a lower number on the last thing, safety thing that we did, I think I could have
Okay,
figured
now
out a way to win.
your message.
But-
Okay.
I think I'm gonna go, guys. Good night.
Me too.
Bye.
I'm going to the gym. Congrats, Brooklyn.
Bye, guys.
Damn.
On the last.
Hey guys. How do I get the host back?
Like you can get the host back. We got a black host now, Dom. I think
I
you
opened
can.
the YouTube and that was the first thing I heard. I was like, okay, at least it didn't end.
Oh, where is I really need Josiana here. Let's get season 2 up in here.
Yeah, where are the alumni? They usually flood in right away. Like, did Manny leave?
I had to come and show out for season 2.
Profile. Let me send it to the alumni chat. Join. Oh, well, Alex, would you play again?
I don't know. I kind of freaked out at the end.
Did you
But I
enjoy
do
your time?
I do that with every game. I don't know. My thing is like, I really enjoyed it. I think it's a really good game. And I think it's made for people like me who can't talk to people.
Jay, would you play again?
I would. I definitely would.
Run, y'all. Say no.
Well, hello there, Grayson Gibson, the man, the myth, the legend.
Hello, what's up? I mean, is she in the call? I want to congratulate Brooklyn. Great game, great under the radar strategy. I just have to give nothing but accolades to your game. Whether you're here or not, I can't tell, but regardless, amazing.
Girl, listen. I know she appreciated it, but she left like 5 minutes ago.
Oh, I missed it. That's too bad. But I will say she's our first Omega winner of Strategic Aspect Revival. As it says right here, Omega winner is when you win with negative steps. So that's an accomplishment. So
And I called it in the live chat.
I saw that, King.
I'm the one that called it.
So, but yeah, I guess we'll get to the next best player of the season, Jay, runner up. So, so how does it feel getting second place and you're just shy of winning the game?
Well, I came into this game and I wanted either, if I didn't win, I wanted Brooklyn to win or Cat to win. So like, I'm not mad about it at all. I feel like I played the almost the best that I could, and I feel like I could have beat Brooklyn, not because she physically outplayed me, because I messed myself up at the end of the game.
Was it like a social based? Was it mathematical based? What do you attribute to it?
For the reason I lost, I feel like it was mostly mathematical based.
Okay, fair enough. I guess we'll move to Alex. It seemed that you made quite a splash during this season for your first time
I
going.
do that.
You were definitely memorable. Everyone was memorable in this cast. Alex, even though you lost, I have to say your strategic caliber was one of the highest I've seen in any SA cyclist, and I mean that. You know,
Thanks.
and I will say this, you brought up an amazing point that a lot of people do not illustrate in strategic aspect. And it's what Demonica did this season. And we have other types of players in other seasons too, but essentially what they do is they dive bomb their steps to where they're in the negative hundreds or 200s or whatnot. And people like to dismiss these players. Hey, take me to the end. Who wants to get rid of me? But that's what makes them a threat, even without the double up. They're still an entity in the game. They can still steal from you. They can still take sixes. They can knock you out of safety, ice you out by getting to space 30, and they're still a vote. So how imperative was it to you that Demonica was a threat?
That was my thing though, at that point, my biggest thing was that I seemed to be the only person trying to stay in the positives at that point because my whole game was stay in the middle in terms of steps. And then when everybody else started going into the negatives, I realized like they're going to take me out and they're just going to take her to the end. And my biggest thing was I didn't think she liked me because we just didn't talk. And it was one of those things where it was like the only two people I had relationships with at that point were Jay and Brooklyn, but I knew they were kind of with everybody, so I didn't know what to do. And then from there, I think I just kind of like, I do this thing at the end of games where I start to freak out about like, who am I going to cut? Like, who's going to hate me tomorrow? Like, because nobody does, like they're games, nobody cares. But like, I always do that. And then I get in my head and I stop being able to do comps because I'm pretty good at them. But like, that's kind of what you saw here, where it was like, I didn't go for the tiebreaker anymore. I wasn't going for safety anymore. I was just kind of saying numbers and then like trying to figure out who I was going to take. And I think that's where I screwed up.
Now, King was very vocal in the chat and was rooting you on, Alex. And King, let's go to you first. When Alex destroyed, no, I believe he gave it to Brooklyn. What was going through your head?
Kicking, fucking screaming, vomiting. He knew I was yelling. He knew I was, and I want to yell at him, but I ain't go do it in front of company.
Alex, I do have to ask, what were you thinking?
I don't know. I think I was honestly like thinking that I was going to pick whoever I wanted to win, which is not a great way to win the game. Or at least like pick whoever I wanted to take me to the end. And my biggest frustration at that point was that I wanted to be able to send a DM to somebody and say, hey, like, obviously somebody's playing the middle. They have all of these final twos. Like, you should take me. And then like the round I was going to do that, we had to stop doing DMs, which I didn't see coming. And because of that, I felt like I had to make a last minute connection because I felt like they were going to take each other to the end or they were going to take Kat to the end. And I just needed to like put something out there and get some loyalty back because the only person who was loyal to me was Pranav. And like, that was stupid too. Because I could have gotten Jay out, but it kind of is what it is. I knew when I came in and I was working with Pranav and then he said, I have Brooklyn. And then they all had Jay because I know Jay too a little bit. And actually Jay's the only person on the cast I know. Like when all of that was happening, I realized that at some point I needed them to take each other out. And it's just kind of why like Jay and Pranav both got DMs from me saying it was time to take the other out. Sorry, that was rude. But
that was a
I
good
think
move.
it was a fine move, but it was underestimating like the person who was probably the biggest social threat in the group, which would have been Brooklyn. But it was just like at that point, actually, the reason I took out Pranav was because I thought I could get you to flip on Brooklyn, and I thought I couldn't get Pranav to flip on Brooklyn.
Oh,
And
yeah,
that
makes
was the
sense. You
biggest
could-
thing. Was like, how do
you
I
could have
figure
you could
that
have.
out?
But
But you know, it is what it is.
Well, it seems that this season, I mean, every season had its fair share of randomizers, right? But it just seemed like so many people dismissed like the tie-breaking vote or safety, and it just seems like people just wanted to go to randomizers. Now, people could say it's based on luck, but there is tactical maneuvers to avoid these randomizers, such as staying in the positives, getting the tie-breaking vote, or kind of social maneuvering your way through safety. I guess this can go for anyone. Why were people so hell-bent on being in the negatives?
that's a great question because at
Don't
first
ask me.
I was not trying to be in the negatives at all. But I don't I know there was a certain point where I was just like, okay, I need to like be able to steal votes and maybe get safety rather than worry about being in the positive. But like I don't know what the switch for that was.
Well, I will say, Jay, you said something that I kind of resonated with, was that if you just stay in the positives, you can bring yourself up and you can get yourself out of it. And you were kind of preaching that to the other cyclists. And I was just thinking, dang, finally someone is saying it, because it seems
Mhm.
like people are socially chained to go with the status quo and just take negatives. And I liked how you were an outlier and you were setting a new trend. Hey, let's take positives. Let's go threes. And you were ahead. And also you had good social standing. So therefore you were
Mhm.
kept in the game. The only
Mhm.
thing, yeah.
I feel like I took a good amount of risk because I did almost leave like twice. I did almost get voted out like twice. But I felt like I had to get enough social game to where even if I had the most points, which I did for about 2 rounds, that I stayed. And it paid off because I did. So
And good thing too, because Cap paired you up with the double up. And I think
Yeah.
if you had any lower number of steps, it would have been a detriment to your game. But the fact that you're able to
Mhm.
save enough to not really be hurt by it, props to
Mhm.
you, really. You played that very well.
Thank you.
No problem. It seems like people are becoming more aware and smarter when it comes to maneuvering around the double up. It's not just a death sentence anymore, which it used to be. So, but let's go over to Price, the man, the myth, the legend, the one I wanted to talk to about stealing.
Oh, not
steps.
Price is here, please.
Okay, so I missed the season. I had work. So give me a quick rundown. What was the tea? Like
Brooklyn won. I got second.
Jay, not the
I
second
know.
place.
I know.
Everybody in the
But
final 3 was in the negatives.
yeah.
Yeah, we had our first Omega winner of
Oh,
Revival.
I love an Omega winner. I do that.
Actually, the final-
Yo, what's
Oh my God,
up? Raisha, the star of strategic aspect.
Wait, so when you gonna play?
Hi.
When you gonna play, sis? I just want to know.
I just got back from work. How are you guys?
Oh, same. Well, I didn't get back from work, but I was working.
Okay. But I'm about to go to the gym. So thank you. Thank
went to the
Dominic for
gym?
hosting. Yeah. I would have went at 11, but I was playing strategic aspect.
Is that Jay?
So
Is that your real
yeah, it
name,
is.
Jay?
Yeah.
What?
And Price,
Oh
you know
my
Price's real name?
gosh. No.
Is that okay? My real name's not there. Okay. Well, well.
But see y'all later. The game was really fun.
Bye, Jason.
Great
Bye.
game, Jay.
That feels so weird.
I wish Noel thought like Jay.
What did Jay do? What did I miss? What did Jay do?
Right,
Because
it was-
I would have had a chance.
I can give you a rundown Price of the game.
Okay, what happened?
So 9 people played.
Okay, I saw the first elimination. I saw Fluky
That
go
was
home and
Fluky.
everything that happened before that.
Then it was just a mess. Then who doubled up Gavin? So Kat got the double up from Fluky, doubled up Gavin and Jay, voted out Gavin. So then Jay took Gavin's steps and lost
Pranav
steps.
played?
Yeah, Pranav played. So it was for Gavin. Oh, the first Hinky vote for Jay was Gavin. Round 2, the Hinky vote for Pranav was Alex. So, and then next cycle, final 7, Jay actually sent a screenshot, and so we had to punish him for it. And he got a self vote and lost like 30 steps, but he still survived. Everyone else like voted Pranav. Brooklyn voted Miranda for some reason. And the only other vote for Jay was Pranav. Pranav also during this cycle got a power. There was a link on the screen.
He's on
Yeah, he got it, and these cyclists are blind. They could not see this for shit. They're blind. The least observant cast imaginable. I had to keep making it bigger. Finally, Pranav goes, he says the phrase on call. I message him. I go, your special 10. Then he gets voted out with it. So, but
With
Pranav
the
goes,
special 10, shout out to the special 10.
yeah.
Special 10 fucked me up on my first season.
6. But I was like, that was a waste of a power. So I put it back on the screen. I literally had it in red font on green background, bolded. I made little arrows pointing to it. No one still got it. I even type in this link to receive a power. They still didn't get it. They didn't get it. And then final 3 rolls around. I'm like, okay, I took it off the screen. I was like, this is pointless.
Jesus. King, I don't think I've ever seen you on camera before. It's nice to officially meet.
I don't think so either.
She said, nice
Maybe.
to meet you, King.
I don't think he can hear.
Oh, child, I said texting.
I thought.
Yeah, I don't think so.
But what happened with Jay? Like, what were you talking about, King? You wish Jay thought like, I mean, you wish Noel thought like Jay.
Because you know how Jay wanted to take like the competitors so he could kind of like compete with people that's close to him. Noel goes, well, King is much more closer to me, but I want Josiane to win, so I'm gonna take Josiane. Basically,
That was Noel. Yeah, Noel pretty much said,
Noel was gonna take
Josiane,
Josiane.
what I gotta do for you to win. And then Josiane was like, keep safety. And Noel was like, I'm gonna keep it. And then Josiane won. But so the final 3, it was set up like this. DeMonica at this point has negative 230 steps.
Why? What was going on this season?
She was mad. She was upset. Everyone was stealing from her. She was going for safety every round.
Mm-hmm.
It was actually a fucking hilarious ass game, especially with DeMonica. And pretty much it was the 9 players, and there was an alliance of Brooklyn, Alex, Pranav, and Jay. Those 4 are pretty much the majority that kind of ran the season. But DeMonica clocked it like round 2 out of nowhere. DeMonica goes, Brooklyn, are you defending these 2 because you all have an alliance together? You, Alex, and Jay. And Brooklyn was like, Brooklyn started laughing. She was like, no. I've never seen Brooklyn get that flustered before. It was so funny. But they pretty much voted everyone out. But DeMonica kept getting safety. So it was like Miranda went, which was someone close to DeMonica. Then
Come here.
everyone flipped on Alex. Like DeMonica was like, everyone can vote me out, but I'm gonna vote Alex. And everyone was like, okay, we'll vote DeMonica out. Then Kat and Jay voted Alex out and blindsided Alex. Then final 4, it was like Jay, Kat, DeMonica, Brooklyn. Jay won safety, kept it for himself. DeMonica was like, I'll vote Brooklyn. And then Kat was like, I'll vote DeMonica. Then DeMonica was like, okay, well now I'm gonna vote Kat, and then Brooklyn voted Kat. So
why would Kat say that?
I don't know.
Why would you say that?
I think if this is why I wanted Kat and Brooklyn and DeMonica here. I'm pretty sure Brooklyn and DeMonica are just very close prior, and I think they both knew they were not voting each other out. If I got that sense, so I think DeMonica kind of said, "I'm voting Brooklyn" as a like just to fuck with Kat. And that's kind of why Brooklyn was like, I don't know what to do, because she couldn't tell if DeMonica was joking or not. So,
Okay.
but then Brooklyn went with her gut, voted Kat, but DeMonica didn't know if she was because Brooklyn kept going, DeMonica, do you want me to vote you? And DeMonica, do what you got to do or something. Just go with use your brain or something. And then I reveal a vote. Kat's eliminated Final Four. DeMonica loses it. She's like, yes, I love you, Brooklyn. I love you. It was fucking funny. And then DeMonica's negative 200. Jay's negative 70. Brooklyn's negative 80. Jay wins safety, is like 20 steps behind Brooklyn, keeps it. DeMonica votes for herself and lets Brooklyn. It was either a randomizer, DeMonica versus Brooklyn. If DeMonica wins the randomizer, Jay wins the game. If Brooklyn wins the randomizer, Brooklyn wins the game, but DeMonica voted herself out. But then the final two cycle, Brooklyn and Jay, a mess, an absolute mess. They both, I think Jay could have won if he really figured it out, but they sixes, twos, ones, like it was just
What?
I think Jay opened with Brooklyn opened with a 6.
Screaming at my phone.
Brooklyn
Oh my
opened
God.
with a 6.
Jay did 3s, and then Jay was like,
Jay was
I also
first.
tried doing like Jay was first, did 3, and I was like, okay, maybe he's got it. Brooklyn maybe did 3. Eventually,
No, 5. She did 5 right off the bat.
5.
Then Jay did 3, and then
Brooklyn does 3. Then Jay does 6, steals. Then Brooklyn takes 4, steals.
Well, no, she said, "I'll can I take a 6 and steal?" And that's when
took a 6. Oh,
he's lucky because if she had said, "I'll take a 6," and I had just moved on, she would not have been able to redo it. But she was like, "I'll take 6 and steal." I was like, "Brooklyn, that you land on space 14 if you do that." And she was like, "Okay, 4." And then she did 12 and steal.
I don't get this game.
Then Jay did another 6, and then I think Brooklyn figured it out and did 3s from that point on.
Oh my goodness!
I really didn't know who was gonna win.
I rewatched it too to make sure, like right before I came on this call.
I was like, 6, girl, what?
That's what the final cycle is still live. Like when people say the game's decided, then it's
I
not.
really truly, when DeMonica voted herself out, I was like, I know, I'm like happy for Brooklyn right now, but I really don't know if she's gonna win still. I don't know.
I was really shocked when I opened Twitter and I saw Brooklyn won because
I didn't
love
expect
Brooklyn.
it. I did not expect Jay
I did not
Brooklyn.
expect that.
I thought they would just be like, I have no idea what the fuck I'm doing.
Like Brooklyn is a really good like social player, but I don't think Brooklyn
player that was like worried about Brooklyn was Fluky pregame, and Fluky went out first.
Fluky went out first.
Fluky was telling me he was like, Brooklyn's good. Brooklyn doesn't like me that much. Blah 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 blah. And then I was like,
I feel like that's Fluky's first game since Shane's game.
The opposite of what I thought was gonna happen happened. I really thought DeMonica, Gavin, Fluky, Miranda, Kat. I thought those 5 were tight. They were pre-gaming the most, doing the most. Brooklyn pre-gamed the least. I didn't think she was gonna show up tonight. I didn't think she was. And then she, like an hour before, I'm like checking in, seeing if Brooklyn's online, seeing if she fell asleep. She's like, I'm at Walmart or something. Then she shows up 10 minutes late. She's like, okay, I'm here.
And she won. What a queen.
I hate I missed it.
Now I'll say this: out of all 4 seasons, season 2 was pretty wild, but I'm going to say season 4 was just like off the hook in terms of entertainment, the game, cluster mess. Like,
I had hands up at what final 7, and they were giving.
I gotta go back and watch it.
There was never I had to get them to start talking. They just started talking.
No, because I remember I was there for the first vote, and like you was like, let's vote, and then every time you got ready to say let's vote, somebody else was like, wait, I have more to say.
And I think that's the most votes someone's ever got. There are 4 people that got votes. Is that like a record or something? I feel like.
Yeah, so basically, so there's a majority and a plurality. A majority is when you get most of the people out of everyone voting to vote out someone, but a plurality is you don't get the majority. You just get someone with the most votes. So like if it's 4 to 3 to 2 to 1, 3, 2, 1, that's gonna equal 6, but 4 is the most votes, but it's not the majority. So yeah, it was a plurality. So there wasn't, the majority didn't vote out one person, but yeah.
So that's a first. Has there ever been some firsts? We got DeMonico with negative 200 and some steps. We got 4 people received votes in 1 cycle. I think that's a first. A 9-person cycle. I don't remember ever doing a 9-person cycle in Classic.
I've done a 9-person cycle.
Yeah. Oh yeah, we did do that in season 25.
Oh, merge, and SA20.
Our season had 10 people, so the first cycle was 10 people.
Yeah.
Oh my god, that wasn't teams. Wow.
No, season 25 was a free for all, so pretty epic. But I will say this too, that it seems that Bryce, for the reputation that he has now, he's kind of risen up, and this season has made him shine a little more in the steps of fame.
Yeah.
Bryce King.
So what is it now? So Demonica's last place. It does. How many does Jay have? Jay's second to last, then Bryce, then Brooklyn, or Bryce, then Tyler, then Brooklyn.
I need to play again so I can get up higher. I'm not in the top 5 anymore.
Yeah, stay tuned.
I'm honestly, like, I know this will probably never happen, at least in our lifetime.